So in this video, you'll see me setting the goals in real time, not like one of the YouTubers who just come onto the camera. So first is actual goal. What are my actual goals? Now the next is why I'm doing it. Like what's the reason? What will my life be changed after achieving this goal? And how to get there? What are the steps I need to do to get there? These are only 3 pages you need, and not actual 3 pages. I just did it for a better presentation. So my goal is to get 10. First is actually to get this get 1K sub, plus the second would be 4,000 hours watch time. I hope you don't mind my handwriting. And this, why do I doing these goals? Well, to monetize my channel, obviously. And for what means what will be changed? I should write this down. This as a reward as well. Like what will be your reward for what, or what will be your reward for these goals? And for me, the reward would be obviously when I start making money. I can say money, and what that will do is I'll be able to buy the things that I really want. For example, right now my PC is really bad. It's a really shitty PC. I want a PC with 32 GB RAM and some graphics cards, plus and a better processor. So I'll write that down, processor. I'll just cut this out. I'll just have it as desktop. For this is why I'm doing this goal of YouTube, that I'll be able to buy a better PC. And what else I'll be able to buy? Let's say I want to buy. I actually want to buy more meat. The goat meat. I'll just write goat for nutrition. I don't really take much of a supplement, so I don't take a protein supplements. So this is what my goals, because goat meat is really expensive and it's really healthy for you. So this is the reward for what I am doing it. And now, how am I going to achieve it? Like, what will be the actionable step to get there? First would be, for every video, the most important thing about YouTube, yes, it's script. Everyone will say the editing thumbnail should be good, but this is the order you should go in. Why anyone would want to watch your video? Maybe they just watch first because you're editing, or the thumbnail was just too clickbaity to clicks, and so everyone just end up clicking it. But the reason why they'll continue to watch it and come back on your channel or subscribe is scrape, the most important thing. So it's first. Now the second would be the thumbnail for me. So thumbnail. And third would be edits. So video editing. Now why do you want to do that? Let's take an example here. There is a wall here. I'll draw it in real time. That this is a wall, and this is a guy that we told, hey, jump up of this 10 feet wall, and he's really not that strong. And it first time we told him jump up that wall, he hurts his hand and his legs. Second time we force him that get the fuck out of that wall. Second time he just does it, and his leg is literally hurting right now, like it's too painful. And his third time when we told him no, he's not gonna do it, he's like, hell no, why the fuck would I do that? What's outside of that wall? What's there? And we just told him, well, actually there is a very beautiful woman out there who is waiting for you, and she's happy to see you, and she is wearing no clothes. Do you want to do it? No one will be there. Do you want to see her? The motherfucker here, like this guy, he jumps right off the wall here. Now the difficulty level is the same. Like we didn't change the height of the wall, is not changed. His performance, like his athletic ability, is not changed. He's the same height, same weight, same energy level. If anything, his energy is reduced. And how the fuck he managed to do that then? Question. And the answer is the reward. This was the reward that we told him, that this is will be your reward for jumping off the wall. And he said, okay, the reward is worth the effort. So for you right now, this is your effort that you don't really want to put in, or you can call it them steps or tasks that you don't want to do, and you don't feel like doing it. You feel like lazing out, and the only reason why is because your reward is not worth it. That's what I said here. For what slash reward? Why are you doing your goals? For me, it's to make money, so that I can buy PC, buy goat meal, goat meat, actually I should say meat here because I really like the taste. Okay, and also another reason is moving out of my parents' house. Why? It's kind of has to do with the fact that when you move out the parents' house, you'll never be the same person. There was a book called The Way of a Superior Man, and in this book, the guy
How
actually
was
talked
your
about
life
could have been different if your dad was dead or if he's already dead. How different you decisions you could have made. Like for example, would you have struggled to start a business? Let's say you wanted to start a business of becoming a contractor, labor contractor, and you wanted to become a labor contractor for cleaning up the sewer pipelines. Well, yeah, it's a very dirty work, and if you told this to your dad, he'll say, "What the fuck are you telling me? Go get a real job, son." Now, let's say if your dad and mom both are dead, unfortunately, something happened. How would you just have gotten and done that business? Same for YouTube. Right now, if you might feel like, well, if I made a video like this, maybe someone will see it and tell my dad. Well, if he was dead, if your mother and your father both are dead, how different your life could have been? What kind of different decision would you have made? Would you just waken up and done nothing productive the whole day? Because quite frankly, right now your dad is the one who's making the money and is also the reason why you are not in charge of anything in your life. Oh wait, it's vertical. Oh, no, that would be a problem. But anyway, it's vertical screen just in case you don't realize. But that's the point is that your life completely could have been different. You would never had the fear. You could never had anxiety. You could never had depression because you have to put the working now. No one is going to make the money for you. Your daddy is dead. You have to be the man of the house to make money for yourself, to provide for yourself. Otherwise, you'll die from hunger. Like quite frankly, if your dad was dead, you could never ever had this fear and anxiety, or maybe you do had this fear and anxiety of approaching the girls, but it could have been really reduced. Now, I'm not saying to hate your dad or be like that anime protagonist whose dad is dead or some shit. No, 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 fuck no. Don't be like Naruto or some shit, bro. But the point is, think in a weird way, like think that your parents are dead. How differently would you choose to do the things? And that really helps with it's kind of like a visualization thing, and many people think the visualizations are gay and bullshit. I used to be thinking like that, but that book really changed the things for me. You can read that one. It's a book of spirituality. It's a good book, but what I will say about that is money is more important than spirituality. Some people will hate me for this, but it's the way it is. Money is more important, guys. It's money is everything. Yeah, obviously God is the ultimate supreme being, but money is what matters. And in this video, since you learn how to set the goals for yourself, you can right now I go grab a piece of paper. Obviously, you don't need like three papers. You just can do it on one. And have the deadline for the goals. Like right now, I'll write here deadline, and the deadline would be by the end of the year. So let's say it's 13 December 2024. This is my deadline to get 1K subs and 4,000 watch hours. What you'll want to do is have this and this on the same page. Okay, don't have it on different page. This was my goal for business. What should be for fitness? Well, for fitness my goal is six pack abs. As an Indian, our stomach is fat as fuck, like a cow. I hate to say this, but most Indian have a fat stomach like a cow, equivalent to the cow. When I actually gone to see a cows in a farm, I realized that Indian stomach is the same as a cow stomach. So that's really something that I want. And every time I see those, like one of the influencers, I'll just look at him and I'm like, man, I want the six pack abs. For me, it's six pack abs and lats. The V taper shape. Everyone knows the V taper. Yeah, that's my goal because for my entire life I've been like I bulked up, I got fat. I lost weight, I got skinny. I was never when even I was skinny, I didn't have six pack abs. When I got fat, I never had a big bicep. Yeah, I had a better bicep than, but still, I didn't have like the bicep like athletics or something like that. So this is my goal for fitness: six pack abs and lats. Now, why would I do that goals? What's the reason? Well, first goes that it would be easier for spelling mistake. It would be easier for me to get the girls. It's one of them. Second is respect. Third is so that my parents would let's not say shut up, or let's say will listen to my diet advice, the diet I want to follow, because they just say, oh no, don't stop. When I gone like grain free, I wasn't eating any grain. They were like, no, you should eat grains. Grains are healthy. I was like, no, grains are dog shit. They are not healthy. So that's another reason for me, so that when I get jacked, they would listen to me. That's the reason. That's my reward. Number one reward, number two reward, number three reward. This was by the priority list, by the way. And how do I get there? Well, I had to do leg raises. It's called leg raises, right? When you just get your leg up and down. That would be because for me, it's always a struggle to build a lower abs. So, leg raises with resistance band, because I can do the leg raises easily. It's there's no point in doing like 50 leg raises if you can do 10 with resistance band. Your abs are like your bicep. You don't do like 100 bicep curls with 2.5 kg dumbbell. You'll obviously increase the dumbbell weight, right? So why not do that with abs? For me, this is for the abs, and for lats, it would be resistance band, lats pull down, lats pull down, and these are the two things that obviously there are other exercises for my calves, for my squat, for hamstrings, for my lower back, for my neck. Oh, by the way, I actually built a good neck. This is why I hasn't included like necks in here. For some reason, I had the worst genetic in everything except for my tricep, neck, and backs. Like literally, there was a guy in who was like going to the gym for 2 years, and I was just few months into the gym. I had better back than him. Literally, I had the genetics for that. Yeah, genetics matter, but your hard work is what beats the genetics at the end. And now you know how to make a goal list. Go and do it for yourself, because you have to make the goal list while you are doing it, because this motivation, as I said, if you didn't told this guy that this is the reward he's gonna get, you don't jump off the cliff, sorry, wall. You don't have jumped off the wall. So this is your task. This is the task you need to do, and this is a reward you need to remind yourself of. I hope this video helps. If it did, click on subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in the next this type of unconventional videos.